This will be the first RPG we play where you do not, I will make sure, fight a president to the death.
The peanut butter ghost?
These remind me of my cave. My cave that I am...
Do you have a first name? I kind of don't really want to call you Mr. Poop.
Augustus.
Augustus. Okay. Augustus. Nice to meet you.
Fun.
You may know me as the peanut butter.
Fun German.
Obviously, I'm world famous peanut butter ghost. You know ghosts, right? You're familiar with ghosts. I'm not breaking you.
Oh, of course. Most of my friends are ghosts. I believe in them. I have to.
Yeah, Reggie. What's up, man?
Hey, it's you again. I see.
You two know each other?
He's Reginald Redvines. Yeah.
We have the celebrity group chat.
It's really nice you guys let me in there finally. By the way.
Can you get out of this cage? By the way, you're a ghost.
I did say I was going to check that out. Let's.
Yes. So to elaborate a little bit more on your surroundings, the cage is seemingly made of peppermint bars, and everything is candy themed. In fact, it is candy themed. The theming and the decor look exactly like the shop that you all originally entered in the case of the Peanut Butter Ghost Has Been Haunting, which is the Spooky Sam's Sugar Shack. However, none of you are perhaps familiar with this room. The Peanut Butter Ghost does attempt to leave the cage, and he completely succeeds. The ghost, as it turns out, may not actually be a prisoner. May have just ended up here on accident, randomly, or maybe he is a prisoner. Who knows?
Can you hook us up?
I'm definitely a prisoner in like a larger. I'm here in the mortal plane still. Don't love.
Okay, PB. Is there a key or something? I don't like being in here.
Can you hook us up?
Let's see. I'm gonna roll for inspecting.
Inspecting. You are great at that. So let's see if you can inspect.
No, I'm not great at that.
Oh, whoops. Evan is, yes.
Oh, fuck, I failed. Okay. Can you see anything, then?
Well, hold on, because that's not just... You look around. Not only do you not see a key, but you notice that there are several booby traps that are laid out throughout the room.
So I do still notice something.
It's pretty good.
You notice something, and it is good that you know, but now you're aware that not only are you prisoners, you might be a little more.
Okay, I think that...
Can I ask a question, or...
Yeah.
Are there any guards or anything like around us?
You look around and you don't see anything except for an intercom on the other wall, on the other side of the room. There's a wall right next to presumably the exit door. It's the only door in the room.
Is this familiar? Is this normal? It's Spooky Sam's. I do not enjoy this experience.
I'll say no. Not normal. It does look like candy to everybody else, right, y'all? Everyone is seeing this. You two see this?
I see candy.
Are the bars made of?
They're peppermint.
Metal?
Yeah.
They're peppermint.
Well, they appear as peppermint. Is there a way you would like?
Paint.
Your inspecting didn't work enough. Shit.
I failed at it.
I'm gonna suck it. I'll suck it.
Real quick. I am simply
suck the bars.
Suck the bars. All right, suck the bars. Sure, let's do it.
Bars.
By the way, Augustus is great at sucking, so let's see what happens. 8. That's a 10. That is a jumbo success. So right. Augustus, you start sucking, and you find that not only are they peppermint, they're that's the type of candy. They are whatever your favorite flavor is. Think of like how the candy canes have different flavors. So actually, you tell us, what flavor is it?
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee, yes. And you cannot get enough. You're like, oh, my favorite flavor, and you just keep going and going until
hard on the outside, nice and soft on the inside. Yeah, wow. Right.
Eventually, a hole large enough for you all to fit through makes itself clear. Now, This was your great skill, so it is going to be.
I can't suck again for a while.
Yes. Where is? There's not like a strike through.
Make it red, and then make it orange when it's cooling down, and then green when it's good again, if it needs to.
Okay, that's a great idea. So, all of a sudden, the intercom. So you guys leave the cell, and the intercom statics to life, and you hear a voice coming through. Now, y'all varmints better get back into that cage. I caught y'all red-handed trying to steal from my sugar shack.
Oh my gosh. Southern candy
Who is
shop.
that?
I love it.
Who's that? Tell me you don't recognize the
Will.
voice of Spooky Sam himself.
Oh, and I do. And what the fuck, dude? It's me. It's PB.
Yeah, no, sorry, man. I didn't mean
Okay.
You know, I assumed you weren't with these guys, but like the guards took you in anyway. It's all cool.
Shit. Okay. I got
Sounds
really
like prejudice against
look,
ghosts.
Look, man. I vouch for you. But considering that when we enacted the knockout gas throughout the ghost affecting knockout gas throughout the entire facility when someone tripped the alarms, you were at the scene of the crime along with these two jokers. I knew you were cool, but security wasn't having it. I figured, though, you can just get out. Not like you can, it's all good.
Here's the thing, though, dude. I kind of did. I felt bad for Reggie. I said, like, all right, you don't have anybody for this heist. Like, I'll do
What?
I mean,
What heist?
he's putting together like a team. He didn't tell me what it was for, but I kind of assumed, like, he's not putting together the fucking Avengers here. So I was like, all right,
Clearly not.
I did soft commit to whatever his thing is. So, like,
you listen here, PB and Spooky Sam.
But I don't really want that to piss you off, Sam. But like, let me know now if are we? Am I crossing a Rubicon here? Let's just be real.
Before Sam can say anything, Reginald Redvine speaks up. Reggie?
If I was gonna do a heist, I'd bring a team. I'm not here to heist. I'm here to judge. I'm here to judge your establishment, and by far an awful experience.
Well, that is why we brought y'all.
As having inspected up here too, so I'm thrown in my lot with this gentleman as like we're the inspecting team, the three of us. So I'm part of something right now, Sam, and I don't know if I want to give that up. Are you? Like, is that going to be a problem?
Well, hold on. So. What you can't see Sam, but you can feel Augustus that he's pointing at you. So why were you at the scene of the crime trying to hack into our mysterious vault when we knocked y'all jokers out? Well, what the heck? Why are you with these guys what's going on?
Is the front door the vault?
No.
Huh.
Oh, there's a vault. We found some good information.
We were at. You did find us at the vault though, or you found?
We found you. Well, the vault isn't. It's not. It's a vaulted door. Why am I telling y'all? And get back in the cage.
It's me, dog. Just chill. I live here. I kind of,
Well, I guess I know. That's why I feel
myself,
perhaps a bit betrayed.
That's why I was trying to make
sure. You don't like
cool.
Now you feel bad. All right.
I don't know. My allegiances are torn, and I'm caught between two worlds, and I don't really know either of these worlds yet. So,
well, okay. To answer your gosh dang question, because frankly, Peanut Butter Ghost, you've earned that much. Yeah. No matter what might be going on here, I owe you that. What I found was y'all trying to break into the secret half of the store, which is guarded by a vault here. Now, I don't know why this candy inspector was trying to break in, and I don't know why this 50-year-old German was next to him, and I don't know why the Haunted Shack's practical mascot was nearby when it happened, but I know all these things were true. So
you think I'm going to write a review for half a restaurant?
Yeah, are you saying that there's not candy in the vault?
I ain't telling y'all what it's in the vault for. You know what?
I approached the door.
Reginald
If there's
approaches the
candy in
door.
there.
Y'all better get away from that. I booby trapped this entire facility in case you all had some type of heist enabling skills.
I guess I'm going to use my great skill and inspect the door.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
So,
hi, Frankie.
I'm trying to put my character's name on my thing. Sorry, I was trying to do it discreetly.
No, you're good.
I
But-
see.
Ooh, okay, so that would be
another fucking 6.
That would be a failure, except you get a +2, bringing this to a mixed success,
Oh,
but
that's
your
right.
inspecting is on cooldown. Okay, so you go up and you inspect the door. You can see that it is that the lock keeping the door in place, just like your jail cell, is also made of candy, but it's pure jawbreaker. So the mixed part is that you don't know how to escape, but the success is that you now know that it is in fact another form of candy holding you and your maybe friends, maybe co-conspirators in the jail with you. Like, and again, you're out of the jail cell, but this is like a general room, you know.
Are you still hungry, you old-looking child?
I think one of us need to make a move.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what? Y'all just talking to each other when I'm trying to fuck it. The
I mean, it could be
the
making
candy
friends,
cops are
or it
on
could be
their way.
persuasive.
The
I don't
candy
give a
cops
fuck
are
about
on
the
their way, and
candy
they're going to
cops.
arrest your ass and take you to the candy federal court. I'm
Like-
done talking with y'all. Have fun rotting. And then the intercom.
All
hangs up.
right, Sam. Jesus. You see this guy? He changes up on a motherfucker like real quick. This is exactly the situation that I tried to avoid. I know he gets like this, but I've frankly never seen him this crazy. I mean, he built a candy jail cell and put us in it. He did not have this.
That's a little bit
There
unhinged,
you
I
go.
imagine.
This is new. And
I'm
I mean,
nervous.
great job sucking it, dude. You sucked the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you suck this lock or
Thank
something?
you.
Like,
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, also, look, man.
I love sucking.
Great job. Excellent, Mr. Poop. Sam did say something that really stuck with me that we need to address. You're fucking 50 years old. You're not.
Yeah,
like,
you lied. You
you're
just
not
got
fine. You're
caught in
not-
a lie.
I'm not going to call you a little boy if you're a grown man.
look, PB,
I
it's all
never
the
asked
same
you
to
to
us.
call me a little boy. I asked you to call me a little
You know what? Here's something I will say.
person.
Despite
I don't think so.
Augustus telling you not to call him a little boy, you can sense an air of childlike wonder around him. It is perhaps I don't think you can tell that he hasn't gone through the adultening candy ritual quite yet, but
I have no pubes.
you begin to suspect.
Little boy.
Oh. I mean, why didn't you say so, dude?
I'll show you if you want.
You don't need to show me, but I understand.
I don't have it.
So your dad never ever took you to the candy
He
shop?
never showed me his pubes. And
No, he
I
never took you to
will
the
show
candy
you
shop.
mine. They're not here.
I want to know, did your father ever take you to the candy shop and leave you there?
Oh. I thought
Yes or no?
Do you have
No.
an answer?
No. All right, then he is technically, this is, Mr. Poop, I apologize. You are, in fact.
you told me this.
Don't
You're a
don't call him
50-year-old
Mister. He's
little
not
boy.
an
My
adult.
mother told me you want to go to the candy shop.
Do you want to lick the lollipop?
You will lick the lollipop. And I want it.
Okay, and now.
And I said, I want. And now I wake up here with you, ghost.
Strictly speaking, it sounds like Mazel Tov, you are now an adult, Mr. Poop. Your mother,
I
who
think I
people
see my
would
first
qualify as your
pube.
father figure, brought you to the candy shop and left you. You're an adult now, and you
I
need to
think I
think
see
like
it.
an adult, and you need to act like an adult, and you need to get it together and be a part of this team. Reggie, what are we? I put a lot on the line.
I
here.
have an
Why are we
idea.
a team? Is it
I
forever
think you
involved?
should use one of your moves.
All right.
Mr. Peanut butter.
I'm gonna to solve to what end? Are we trying to go through the door?
I think. Or make friends.
We yoink the door open.
Make friends. We should make friends.
With who? There's no one here. It's just
On
us.
the intercom. Your friends.
It
You
was
already were
Sam.
there.
You want to call him back through the intercom?
Yeah, try.
All right, making friends with Sam through the intercom. I'm calling him back.
All right. The peanut butter ghost presses the button on the intercom and calls Sam up. He is getting a +1 to this roll. And just by the skin of his ghostly teeth, a mixed success. And by the way, I'm going to say this too. Red skills cannot be used by other players until they turn back into black skills.
Okay.
So, the intercom comes up. Oh, god dang it. What is now?
First, I want to say I'm sorry for my tone before. We're working some stuff out as a group. We have our shit together. Still not sure why we've aligned, but the fact is, Sam, we've aligned. Me and Reggie and Mr. Poop, who is in fact, you were right, is an adult. Also, I've decided, and I want to you know, as my closest friend, I'm thinking. I've done some reflecting, and I've decided that I'm going to use they them pronouns moving forward. So I'm still gonna go by Peanut Butter Ghost though.
Respect, Peanut Butter Ghost. That's nice. You know what? Honestly, I'm really happy you felt like you could trust me enough to tell me that. And I really appreciate that in our friendship.
Thank you.
What the heck, man?
Oh no! I was hoping it would also be a palate cleanser for the tone of our interaction.
Well, tell you what. We've known each other. I mean, I am an ancient elderly man, and you are an ageless ghost of unknown age. We've been friends for as long as we've been as long as I've been sucking my patented jolly super jawbreaker. It's still in my mouth.
And
we measure our friendship by the rings in the jawbreaker.
I want to
haven't
say
been friends.
The peanut butter thing too.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not just. You're lucky I love you so much. I'm gonna open the door, but I ain't taking the security away, and I ain't taking the vault away. Y'all jokers can either make this worse for you and keep trying to do whatever you were doing before, and if you do, I will stop you. Or you can walk on out of here and never come back. I mean, except for you, Peanut Butter. You know,
Yeah,
you kind of honk here.
you're
Like
stuck.
You can't really do any walking either. Okay.
So I warned you. You'd
Okay.
better not mess with the best. Oh, and congratulations on that little journey of self-discovery yours. Ciao. And then the intercom goes away, and the
This guy
door
sounds like
unlocks.
WWE.
The door unlocks remotely.
All right. Let's at least go through this door. See what awaits us on the other side. We'll make an informed decision on what we're gonna do next once we're through that door.
Our
Right.
intrepid group leaves the jail room and finds themselves in the main foyer of Spooky Sam's Sugar Shack.
Oh,
This is right behind. This is essentially what happens is you open the door and a bookshelf. Well, it's like a candy shelf. Scoots away from the wall behind the counter, and you all step out. To your left is the front door to the candy shop. To your right is a hallway that leads further down. All around you, you see a couple people here and there, mostly 10-year-olds being left by their fathers, some getting pats on the head, some just getting left and abandoned. Either way, you have some thinking to do. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to take any actions. The person working the register is there, by the way. He just like sees you walk out and he's like, "Hey, what's up?"
I have been treated most foul by the manager of your establishment. I demand compensation from you, the unrelated minimum wage worker of this establishment.
and I go. I'm trying to scare him.
You try to scare him? Sure. Let's see if you scare him.
To punctuate.
Oh, that's gonna be a fail.
Ah.
So you do not scare him, and in fact, he just goes like, "What's up, Peanut Butter Ghost? How's it going? You need to work on that. It still hasn't got me yet. I've only been working here for like 5 weeks, but you still haven't scared me. And like, I sort of feel like with the Spooky Sam's Sugar Shack, we should have a ghost that just can scare people. Like, I don't want
A
to."
little more on the sugar side. You know?
While they're talking, I'd like to do a sneaking roll down the hallway.
Well, hold on. You can, but there needs to be something negative that happens as a result of you.
Oh,
not...
okay.
So you know what? Okay. Here's what I'll say. You performed the sneaking. However, you are going to have a -1 to it. The cashier is so unspooked that he's not exactly distracted.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Right.
This is just
I have one too. Once everyone's done.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Damn.
You attempt to sneak. You get on your tippy toes. Unfortunately, your incredibly fancy loafers do not lend themselves to tiptoeing, and you slip on an errant jelly bean and fall. You are going to take 1 damage, bringing your health down from 10 to 9, and the clerk is going to be like, hey, don't do that.
You should clean up your floors.
We put a wet floor sign over there. It's actually your fault.
It wasn't wet. It was a jelly bean.
Yeah, well.
Oh, what flavor?
Take it up with management, and I'm pretty sure they imprisoned you.
Bean boozle.
Augustus, you said you had something you wanted to do?
It was sharp
Yes,
flavor.
I would like to use self-control, and I feel like with the open candy shop, I'd have trouble with that. So I'd like to use self-control and try to not eat the candy. All that doors open. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to
Just the urge, yeah.
fuck everything up.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, wait.
A mixed success. So you are like really trying hard not to eat any of the candy around, and you know what? You manage to control yourself just enough to not go crazy, but it's a mixed success, so you cannot resist the urge to pick up the squashed jelly bean that Sir Reginald slipped on and put it in your mouth and give it a good chew.
I said it was sharp flavored.
That's okay. I like that kind of.
The assistant watches you do this and is like, that was really gross. I'm gonna go get you a bucket if you have to throw up or something.
Bar.
And he just disappears off to find something, which means that you are now unsupervised. So there's the success part of the mixed success.
Okay.
And I want to remind you all of a rule real quick. You are allowed to change things in this world. So you can essentially add core tenets, but you have to roll for them. They will happen no matter what you roll, but they might not work in your favor depending on how you roll. Not saying you have to do that, but you may continue.
Another ghost comes. Could be bad. Right.
So just as a reminder, you're still in the main foyer of the candy shop, but you are now unsupervised, and there's a mysterious hallway to your right and the entrance/exit to your left. What is it you're trying to do here?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are we trying to escape, or are we trying to find out who's the guy?
I know the guy. It's my buddy Sam. Reggie, I want to know, what do you think is in this vault so bad? Is it worth
The rest of the goddamn restaurant.
That's it?
I'm not going to be able to...
in the vault.
Okay, listen,
the vault,
guy.
they said it was not that much candy.
Reginald scoots you both close.
Okay, listen, my guy. Spooky Sam's had the goddamn golden ticket all these years. All right, we're not going to get to Wonka's fucking candy emporium without it. He's gatekeeping this. He's vault keeping this from us. And we take one turn. We take one turn down. Oh, my voice is absolutely changing. We take one turn down the wrong hallway where he has jelly beans, and we get gassed, put into prison with his cotton candy flavored gas. Upsetting, awful. We deserve compensation in the form of this golden ticket.
Oh, it's like a rebellion. We're doing a revolution.
I did a quick roll just because technically you said it was cotton candy flavored gas. You're correct, but it was licorice flavored cotton candy gas.
Okay.
It was real bad. You didn't get knocked out because of chemicals. It was just
bad. Licorice. The older the licorice, the darker the licorice. I think the more it could kill.
It's like mold. It's like black licorice.
Yeah.
Now, normally, here's the funny thing. I mean, this is pretty obvious, right? I think it's pretty obvious this is the setup. Normally, I would make you roll to see if that's what was going on, but that is exactly what I had planned. So, according to Reginald's intel, Spooky Sam has the golden ticket. Now, I'm going to say unless you want to make a world, you can make a world-changing roll to tell me what the golden ticket is for. If you don't want to do that, I already know what I want it to be for, but you can make it whatever you want if you want to risk it.
Okay, I like whatever your plan is. I was just in character talking about my Evan's only knowledge of the golden ticket.
So Reginald's info, which you trust is correct, has informed you that a secret golden ticket is being hidden in this candy shop. Augustus and Peanut Butter Ghost, how do you both respond to this info?
So you say the golden ticket is in play.
Wait, say that again.
The golden
and actually, and notably, by the way, Floyd, notably, you did not know about this, despite the fact that you have haunted these halls for as long as you can remember.
Yeah, I've never always respected the secrecy of the secret vault. I always suspected it was just candy, but if the golden ticket is in play, I mean, why should... Don't get me wrong, I'm enamored with the idea of us teaming up. You know, I've never been part of a team before. But to what end? You know, 1 ticket, 3 amigos. How are we going to do that?
Oh, shit.
What do you think, Augustus?
Then maybe we should split up.
Wow.
I mean, that's what you're saying. You're saying I'm not trying to split up. I can't
do this without you, Augustus.
Okay, Reginald.
I'm just saying.
That's a charisma roll.
Reginald, I'm going to make this about you for a second. Start telling us about your plan to break in and why you need the special skills of Augustus and Floyd the Peanut Butter Ghost. And in doing so, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the perils that you might encounter?
The perils we might encounter?
Well, essentially what I'm asking you to do is lay out, it's like the typical heist point where it's like, here's the plan, and tell us why you need Floyd and Augustus.
Augustus, you have 40 years of unrestrained kid in the candy shop energy building, ready to get out. This is your time, Augustus. This is your shop to become a man, to eat all the candy. Sam's not gonna know what to do. Then you, PB, all these years here at a place like this, you could be at a much bigger place, a much grander place. And with the golden ticket, we can make that real. And I can know what's on the goddamn other side of this restaurant that Salty Sam or whatever the fuck his name is has been keeping from me all of these years, this other ancient being.
Now, unknowingly to you, Reginald, I'm essentially forcing you to roll a charisma check here.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So let's see what happens. Oh, you still get a mixed success. Now,
fuck yeah.
I'm not going to force Frankie and Steve to you guys can do what you want, whether you want to join them or not. What this roll is determining is just how much what Reginald is saying is correct. So we will keep the results of this roll in mind for later.
Well, it was also a mixed success with the Peanut Butter Ghost. You sold me on the idea, dear pal, of haunting the Wonka factory as a pretty fucking cool thing to do with my time. You haven't sold me on the idea that I need a ticket. I could just float on over. It's the only other path.
Right. That's true.
Would you like to try floating on over?
Not necessarily. It's not a veiled threat. It's not an empty threat. I just kind of want to see. Now you're gonna have to sweeten the deal a little bit more, Reggie. Come on. What do you have? All these things sound nice to
some candy.
Are more, we'll say, saccharine-minded friend here. But what do you have for me, the Peanut Butter Ghost?
Well, you have no need for all of my riches from candy judging, inspecting after all of these years. I tried to give you a change of location, but what?
I'm interested in that, but I don't think I need the ticket.
Reginald, maybe is there some way the ticket can help the peanut butter ghost?
Yeah, is there like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the question is, what after all these years, PB, after all this time, what do you truly want?
It was kind of like friends and being a part of a team, but like, maybe that, you know what? Maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough for me. I'm just happy to be here, and I kind of think maybe it would be lonely if I went to the factory without you guys. So,
and maybe if I die during this heist, I will haunt this place too. We can be friends in death.
Sure. I was thinking maybe I could possess your body and I'm bad. But like, well, you could do your thing too. You won't need your body. So yeah, whatever you want to do, I'm in.
Wait, was the pitch there that if I die, you take over my body and then get to live again? Is that it?
Something like that. If you a body without a soul, it's like a brief window where I
just have a quick question.
Two friendly ghosts.
Yes, child. Yes, my 50-year-old child.
Am I a man?
Now you are. You are now. Oh. And if you wanted to be addressed as something other than Mr. Poop, this would be a great time to usher that in.
Senor Poop.
Senor Poop.
Will you respect Augustus' wishes and call him Senor Poop?
Si, Senor Poop.
Senior Poop, actually.
All of a sudden, the cashier from before comes back through the mysterious door, like the mysterious door leading to the other side of the candy shop. It just opens and he walks through with a bucket, and he's not paid enough for this shit, so he doesn't close it on his way out, and he's like, here's your bucket. And then he goes back to handling the kids. So the door is wide open.
Hey Ray, I had a friend who said he was gonna drop off some books for me. Can you mind hanging out to make sure that when he's here, you're outside to greet him?
Yeah, dude, sure, sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Should be like pretty quick.
All right, yeah, no, it's all good. Peace. Keep an eye on those wackos for me. I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll follow them anywhere.
All right, let's make that job impossible. Augustus, it's time to eat.
All right,
look at all this candy.
Unhinge that jaw.
So I'm presuming you three go through the mysterious door.
I certainly do.
Yeah, I'm definitely down.
All right. Senor Poop, Reginald, and Floyd the Peanut Butter Ghost all walk through the mysterious door and enter the other side of the candy shop.